Oh, this. Hi, everyone. Oh, wow. It's Miss Fee. Hi. I'm coming to you live now. This webcam is a little weird. I see it's not the quality. I'm using my daughter's computer. I'm hoping you guys hear me. Wow. So, definitely going to be different. So how's everyone this Saturday? I am just kind of bored today, so interact with people. So I think the lives are good because then I can interact with people, Okay, so yeah, I really just wanted to come on live and okay, you're reconnecting. Great. I just wanted to come on live and oh, someone's on. Hi, whoever you are. I want to interact with people. I want people to be, talk to me while I'm on here. And, this is not the best video quality, unfortunately. Damn, my phone is actually better than this. This is a Dell for you. It's not an Apple. So I just wanted to come on because, like I said, I'm bored and it's a Saturday and, I'm in a house. I don't really have much to do. So I decided to just, get on here. Next week, I'm going to fix my hair. I'm going to darken it. I'm going to put like a reddish, like an auburn for my roots so I can blend in with the rest of my hair. Because as you can see, that trying to go light did not work out. And I'm not trying to damage my hair by trying to go light again. I'm not bleaching it again. I don't know if anyone could just let me know. If you can hear me, jeez, like if you can hear me, and I know the quality is not the best. Okay. Now you just see my head. You see the colors though? So, yeah. So anyway, I don't know what topics to discuss today, to be honest. I have been under a rock, okay? I do not know what's going on in the entertainment world at all. I don't watch any of those reality shows anymore. I had to stop because spiritually, it just was not good for me. We have enough drama in our lives to watch some toxic shit like that on TV. And I like a lot of the people that's on those shows, like The Real Housewives and Black Ink or whatever. I like some of those people, but I just couldn't keep watching that stuff. So I don't know what's going on with any of those shows. So I'm not going to discuss that. Current events. Ugh. I don't know what the hell's going on. Is the president getting impeached? But what? Like I am so out the loop. I just been like focusing on me and my girls. And I always talk about that, right? I always talk about myself and my girls and everything. But I want people to interact with me and let me know what kind of stuff you want to talk about. And if I say anything that you didn't agree with in previous video posts or whatever, I know I deleted a few. I know I did. I deleted a few videos. And but whatever you want to discuss with me, you can discuss. This is crazy. I want some people to interact with me for once now that I'm on here, but I just need to know, like, is this really bad? Like, because you see my bed. I'm on my bed actually, but the lighting is just like, it's crazy. Oh no, it was someone else. They went away. Oh man. Who is this one person on here? It's so weird because I can never see, during the lives who it is that's viewing me. But this is how I'm spending my Saturday. That's it. I am just so bored today. And, okay, so what can I talk about? What can I talk about? Okay, so like I feel like it is a lot of stuff to look forward to coming up for this year for us. Um, People in general, I feel like 2020 is a good number. I feel like there's going to be like a lot of growth for people, and as long as you apply yourself, I feel like we can grow. For me, I'm focusing on career and things like that. And I'm just trying my best to be positive. And, I feel like as long as people work hard, towards that, and they can achieve things that they want. I feel like this year is going to be really positive because 2019 was a struggle for a lot of people. I mean, it was just really crazy. And, for me, it started off great and then it just ended like bad. It just was terrible. So 2020 started off kind of shaky, but I'm in a much better place right now. So I'm happy. And if people want to interact, they can interact with me. Hi. I I'm looking forward to the springtime. I'm looking forward to like new beginnings. I always feel like every time is a new season, especially a warmer season. Like, everything that died during the winter is, a rebirth for spring. And I feel like the springtime is going to bring a lot of blessings, for those who believe and who want new changes. I mean, some people are good, some people are fine, but me, I mean, I'm good, but I am aspiring to be better. That's what I'm saying. So I can only speak for myself, right? So, like, and I also have a few friends that are in that kind of space too, where they're like trying to get themselves together career wise, romantically with people. Oh, don't even get me started on that. Like, I know I have options, but I'm not like, searching for anyone. Um I just feel like letting things flow for now. Just letting things happen naturally. I recently just like I released a lot. I released a lot of feelings. And I'm just starting off fresh. Like I'm just, like I said, I'm a spring summer person. Like I'm just so happy. I'm gonna start going out more when it gets warm. And I know I have options. And I've I've learned a lot. So, women, we go through things, we go through things, and this is a lot. And I just feel like we're always expected to settle. But like I know of some guys who are okay, like say for me, most of the time they don't want you to have children. Like guys in their 20s can be like the biggest, the most superficial type of guys, right? Meanwhile, when they're in their 30s, they're a little bit different and their focus is on other things. It's not always about looks, but a lot of guys still want a woman to have a certain shape or whatever. Now, women, they're older. Um, they might already have kids. You might not have any kids. They might expect you to want to accept the fact that they have like 2 or 3 kids, right? You don't have none. So that's one thing. Also, I feel like for women, the older you get, the more shit you're supposed to accept. Like when you're in your 30s, by the time we're in our 30s, we have had kids. Most of the people that are, 30, 40 years old have been married, have had children. I get it, like me. I haven't been married, but I had children. So I feel like most people have had relationships, have had children, have had some kind of disappointments in their lives, have had some kind of experiences, have, been through things that taught them lessons, and that's great. But I do believe women are always told to accept this and accept that. And it's just not right. Like society has try to tell us that if we're not married by a certain age, we're an old maid or this and that, or if you're married by 40, then, you might not ever get married and this and that. Meanwhile, as some women have been married numerous times by the age of 40, and that doesn't mean that they're happy. It just means that they keep getting married. But I just feel like just because someone is married or gets married doesn't mean that they're happy. Some people literally just can't be by themselves. I love myself. Okay. Like I adore myself and I love my me time. I'm an only child. I am an only child. So my alone time is precious. I have children. They know. My children never bother me. They know. And the thing is, it's like, when I do get in that situation with someone and we do live together, hell, I'm going to encourage him to have a man cave in the house. I mean, because I love my alone time, I can love the shit out of somebody, but I'm still going to need my me time. That's just how it is. And I think it's because, like, okay, not just because I'm the only child, but it's probably just me. I'm a Virgo, and we have to be alone sometimes. But you like my shirt, by the way? I want to show. Gosh, I want to show my outfit. I don't want to. My room is not like all that clean, but I don't know how this is gonna work, but okay. See how small I am? So anyway, I had to show that. But so I like my shirt though. You can keep all that negative energy to yourself. It's not coming over here. Yeah, so anyway, my personality though is really strong. So I think that a lot of times when I like someone, it kind of feels like I am clingy, but I'm just all about communication. And I think the perception that men get with me is when I show that I like them, it might come across as clingy. And I know sometimes I can be that way. And I don't honestly think there's anything wrong with that, like at the beginning, because when you're getting to know someone and you guys both like each other, you need to spend a lot of time together. You need to communicate. You need to really see how that person is. So I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. But is a misconception that I need to be around that person constantly or need to always talk to that person, because I do have a life of my own. Like I have my children, I have work, I have my friends, and I also need my time for myself. So, and I never had anyone that really like took the time to really dig deep, except for a couple of my friends, but they're not my lovers. So my friend that has gotten to know me over these past 5 years that we've known each other, he looks at me differently because we've never had that, sexual relationship. We've never been lovers. It's always just been from a friendship point of view. So he knows that I'm not clingy. I mean, well, not like smothering, and I need to have my own time. So, and a lot of people, they have that misconception of me that, I'm always going to need to be up under that person. And no, I need my space too, because the thing is like, we all need to have our own things going on for ourselves. You can't constantly be, I know for me, the best relationship for me is to have someone that really takes time to get to know me and how I am, and then let me get to know that person. And, if we mesh well, then great. And we just have to learn each other and work at it. If it is worth it, if the love is there, if the chemistry is there, if the respect, all that is there, honesty too. Honesty, if all that's there, then, to me, is worth the work. It's worth the work. And like I said, it's a shame how women are always being told to settle, because we should not ever have to settle. So I just want someone that I flow with. I want someone that we both have the same idea of how a relationship should work. And if he has a different idea, then he could show me, he could teach me, but the person has to care enough to stick around to teach you. The person has to care enough to be patient with you. And that's the thing. I have not had anyone that I wanted to be with want to really work at it and take the time to teach me things, for me to learn his love language, and for him to love, for him to learn my love language and to accept me. And so we all need to, come together. So my hair, wow, my hair looks really anyway, I was just looking at my hair. But anyway, so yeah, there's different love languages we need to learn with people. Okay, so like back to the settling part. And I really feel like Black women are always expected to settle for more, not just with love, but within the workplace too. And it's just bullshit. But don't get me started on that. I want to talk about that shit today because it's going to piss me off. But we always looked at as like we should just we should accept and settle. No, boo boo. No. With dating though, I don't like Tinder. I don't like Plenty of Fish. I don't like those apps. I like to meet people in person. I like to already know somebody. I know that sounds weird, and it hasn't really worked well for me. Dating a friend, dating someone that lived in my neighborhood, dating someone that I did business with. It has not worked well. But I've learned lessons. But like complete strangers scare me. They do. They really do. They scare me. They scare me a lot. So it's definitely a lot of shit that I don't like. That's why I'm flowing. That's why I'm not expecting anything. I'm just like living my life, because when you go online and you post these cute little pics and you say what you want or what kind of person you are, what you do for a living, but you live all this shit, people do not read that stuff. If I'm saying that I want someone that's doing this, that's doing that, and then I'm getting a message from someone who's the total opposite, it's like, really, it's a waste of my time. Also, I'm really cautious about a lot of stuff, but I don't mind meeting people. I feel like sometimes that's the best thing to do is to meet someone within a few days, because all that back and forth texting. Okay, so this is another thing with me, right? One, you cannot get to know someone through text only. You can't. There's no way possible you can get to know anyone just from texting. Why is it that even men in their like 40s are texting? So you go from texting on a dating app to exchanging numbers and texting on the phone. And it's like, my eyes are fucking killing me. They hurt so bad. I don't feel like doing this anymore. Why don't you just call me? Why should I even have to say that? Why should I even have to bring that up? And I'm like, maybe this is not meant to be. I'm already thinking it's not working, because if this person is not even on that same, vibe as me, if he feels as though you can get to know someone just solely through texting, that's not someone for me, because I need to feel that person's vibe. I need to hear their voice. I need to have that type of communication. Also, the thing is for me, I don't like trying to tell people what to do. I need a man who already knows to take the lead. Okay. And that's another misconception. Guys be thinking I'm trying to be bossy. No, I want you to know what to do with me. I want you to know, how to take the lead with me. I need that. I need a man to lead me. I'm a strong woman. I have a strong personality. I need a man to have balls. And I said it before, have balls. Have balls. I like that. I like balls. You have to learn. I mean, you have to know how to lead. You can't sit there and, date someone and don't know what the fuck to do. You need to say, hey, are you free Tuesday? Oh, yeah, I'm free after work Tuesday. Okay, how about this, Fee? I want to take you to dinner. Let's go to wherever. I don't know. And I can't even think of anything right now, to be honest. Stanford Grill. And I'd be like, okay, what time? Just take the lead. Stop having me tell you where to take me. Stop having me tell you, you know, when I want to see you, or like that I want to see you. You say you want to see me, like all that interaction over the phone is one thing. Then meeting someone in person is another thing. And if you want to sit there and text somebody for 2 to 3 weeks, first of all, I get bored after 2 days. I get fucking bored. You are nothing more than a picture. I don't know you. I get bored. I don't care. I delete and sometimes block. And that's what I do. That's what I do. Okay, so another thing, right? The other thing is, looking at my phone, sorry. The other thing is being at this time of our lives, right? We, like I said earlier, we have baggage, right? We have baggage. Me, I can't help myself, but I like older guys, right? So I'm 39. Yes, 39 and fabulous. I'm 39. And so I date guys that are older. So like they might be like, I think the oldest I would date is probably like 46 or 47. But so anyway, I've dated guys in their 40s that had no children. Don't have to worry about baby moms or anything, A couple of the guys said they weren't even sure if they wanted them. So because I can't have any more children, like sometimes I get a little like concerned because I'm like, well, I can't make any more babies. Plus, even if I could, I wouldn't want to, not at this age. I'm like on a whole other, level right now in my life. And I don't mess this, no, boo-boo. I don't want to get big again. So anyway, that's the thing for me, like I wouldn't want to start over. My youngest is turning 11 in April, going to middle school. I'm past the baby stage, right? I'm not a huge fan of babies anyway. I like my sleep. Don't like poopy diapers. Guess what? I got a puppy. That's my baby. So anyway, that's the shit we're supposed to be accepting though. Like dudes, that oh, what's going on with my connection? You guys hear me? Uh-oh, I hope my phone is not, my phone. I hope I think it's okay. I think it is. So there's another thing we're supposed to accept, guys. The whole bunch of kids and shit. So no, seriously. So in my experiences, I've dated guys that were older, that had no children. Some of them wasn't sure, didn't want any. So that worked out, right? Worked out. I mean, I don't have a ring on my finger, but I'm just saying, like, it was fun dating, and it wasn't any like, baby moms hovering or around lurking or being an issue. Not saying it's good or bad that, this person didn't have children, because I've learned that, some people that are a certain age that don't have children, they're not capable of really loving. They are a little selfish, because when you have children, some of the most selfish people, I used to be like real selfish because I was the only child. But when I had children, my heart just melted. So I learned a lot from having children. It humbled me a lot too. And so now I'm just like, I'll give everyone everything. I really wish I could, but so some people that don't have children, in my opinion, they're kind of selfish. But anyway, I can talk and talk and talk. So back to the guys with no children. Okay, that's great. I don't have to worry about baby moms, right? They have other issues. They might not want to settle down, whatever. So then it's some guys that are older that have grown children, because they're like 45, their children are like 20, whatever. Wonderful. I love that. Like, that's the best. That is the absolute best. That's what I love, when a guy has fucking grown children. or even if the children, like I did date someone, his children were the exact same age as my children. Like he had, at the time, my oldest was, she was 15, his son was about to be 15. And then my youngest was she was 9, about to be 10, and then his daughter was about to be 10. So like it was cool, like the same exact age. However, his baby mother ruined the whole situation. Like it was just lit from the beginning. We were inseparable for a couple months. Yeah, so I mean, it started off hot and heavy and fast, and it ended the same way because of the baby mom. And she was fine when she knew about me. She was cool. But then when she saw me in person, that was it. So, didn't even get to talk. She just saw me and went nuts. Woo! Some people can be a trip. And the thing is like me and my kid's father, first of all, my oldest is 16. She's 16, right? She'll be 17 in a few months. So let me tell you, I have loved 2 men since my kid's father. There is no way in this world would I ever want to lay down with him again or touch him, even hug him. Like I don't hate him at all. I wish him the absolute best, but I'm past all that. I'm past all that. Okay. I like wish him well, like boo-boo, thank you. I'm glad you've been with this person for all these years. Like I'm happy for you because guess what? No. No. Things happen for a reason. I am so happy we didn't get married. Seriously. So with that being said, okay, so the men with grown kids, that's a great thing, right? And if they have children that are teenage years, and that's like, I don't have a problem with dating a guy with kids. But for me, they do have to be a certain age. And if they're older, then sometimes it can be better because, some people put their foot down. Some people don't have a baby mom lurking. I like when a man is a single father because then it's literally just him. I know it's kind of selfish, right? But anyway, I just don't like the baby mama shit. And if the baby mama is around, which if your child is 14 and have their own cell phone, I don't know why you would have to still interact with the mom, but long as the guy has balls and she's in her place and he keeps everyone separate and doesn't let the baby mom affect the relationship. That's all. And then it's even better when like I hear stories of, oh yeah, my ex, she's with someone, my ex-wife, she's married, or my ex, my baby mom or whatever, she's living with someone, she had another baby with somebody. That's even better. But what pisses me the fuck off the most is when someone has a child, like a baby, like under 5. Because then it's like, why y'all even break up? Why aren't you trying? And I know a kid is not enough to keep people together. I get that. I had someone recently tell me that he didn't have a father, so he wanted to be a father, and he's a good dad and whatever, but it just didn't work out. And he has a 1-year-old, right? I couldn't date him. I don't want to be bothered with that. And I thought about the experience I had with someone who had older kids, and you have a 1-year-old, so that's a baby. First of all, I don't want to be bothered with no babies, poopy diapers and crying. Second of all, I just literally don't want to be in a situation where the baby can't talk. So it's like you're constantly going to be going back and forth to the baby's mom. I'm not stupid. I also look at it like, dude, you could go back to her anytime. I didn't want to dig deep because I just met the person, but I did tell him. I was like, listen, I don't really like baby moms. Like, it's not going to work. My kid's father is in a whole other state. He's with someone. He doesn't bother me. Like me moving was the absolute best decision I've ever made because he doesn't bother me. It was great. And I'm free to do what I want, so I don't have and my kids are older. They're not like like, like needy. Like, I mean, they're needy, of course, but they're not like baby needy. So anyway, we have to settle for so much, and it's bullshit, and I'm not doing it. It's not going to make me happy to date a man who has a 1-year-old. It's not the fact that it's not just the fact that he has a baby mama. Oh, it's getting dark in here. But like I said before, the baby thing, I'm just not there. I want to travel. Oh, it's getting so dark. Shit. So anyway, yeah. And I'm at a different spot in my life. So I can't do it. I can't do that. Not a 1-year-old. I mean, you would have to beat up my ass every single day. We would have to live together and I would have to have your phone. I just don't trust it. And I don't want to go through that. I don't want to be with someone where I have to look in their phone. That's not a relationship. I need trust. I need to be comfortable with somebody. I need to be able to feel good and not have to worry about them. And a 1-year-old, you got to look at it. Why did you break up? If you felt like it was an issue, maybe it was an issue prior to her getting pregnant. Why are you going to wait for her to get pregnant to then decide that it wasn't working? You wasn't happy. And before I wrap this up, because it's getting dark, I'm probably going to end up going back on in a few minutes. But before I wrap this portion up, if a man, right, has multiple children, right, and never been married, never married not any of his kids' mothers, how does that look? I'm just saying. And we supposed to accept a guy that got 3 kids by 3 different moms, or 2 kids by 2 different women. One of them could be grown, the other one a teenager. I don't care, dude. You never took the time to love that woman enough to, or man up to marry any of those women. That don't look good for me either. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at things. I'm trying to analyze shit. You know what I'm doing? I'm protecting my heart. I'd rather deal with a man that's been married at least once or twice because at least he tried. I'd rather deal with someone that has at least 1 child. And if a man doesn't have any children, as long as he knows he doesn't want children, but is good to children, actually likes them and is kind to them because I have older children, then maybe we could work. All right, I'm about to go. I will be back on in a few. Thanks for watching.